For question 27, it says 290 is what percent of 490? For this question, we're going to rewrite it as an equation as you see it. So 290, the word is means equal sign. What percent is what you don't know? So x. Of is multiplication. So I'm going to use parentheses for multiplication. Of what? 490. So now I can rewrite this to look a little bit better. I'm going to do 290 equals 490x. It's always nicer when you have the x at the end of the number. Now you have an equation, and in order to solve for x, you want to divide by the number that is next to it. So between 490 and x, it's a multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is division. That's why we divide by the 490. This cancels, leaving you with x equals 290 over 490. Now, they're asking me for what percent. I want to take this fraction and change it to a decimal, so I can then change it to a percent. I'm going to simplify first these two zeros to make my long division a little bit easier. Then I'm going to say 49 divided into 29. Now, notice that the number that goes in the bottom is what I write outside. Now I ask myself, does 49 fit into 2? It doesn't. 49 into 29? It doesn't. So I'm going to add a decimal and then put my 0. How many times 49 fit into 290? And here's what you want to ask yourself. Okay, think about it. Okay, 49 is close to 50, so 2 times definitely is 100. I'm going to 290, I can say 4 times. And let's try 5. So we're going to multiply 49 times 5 to check. And this is the process that you have to do. 5 times 9 gives you 45. Take your 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 4 is 24. 245. If you think about it, can you add one more? Maybe. Why not check? You don't lose nothing by checking. If I add 5 and 9, that gives me 110 and then 14. Take 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 4 is 9. 294. That seems a little bit more. So definitely 6 is too much. So I'm going to keep it with 5. Okay? We said that 5 times 49 gives me 245. Subtract that. Now I have 0 minus 5. Can now subtract that. So I'm going to borrow. That becomes 10. And this becomes 8. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 4 is 4. 2 minus 2 is 0, which is 45. Okay? So now we're going to do it again. We want to get at least to 3 decimal places since we're going to change it to a percent. So 49 into 45, it doesn't fit. So we add a 0. Bring that down. How many times 49 fits into 450? If you think about it, we do the same right here. 245, it was 5 times. Close to 450. That's a little bit more. Think in my mind, 250, 245. So, 294 is 6. Maybe how many times? Let's see. We want to see 49 times. Definitely 8 times. Let's try 9. That might be a little big, but why not? 9 times 9, we get 81. Put the 1, take the 8. 9 times 4, we get 36. Plus 8, you add 4 is 30, then 44. Closer. What about one more? Not too close, actually. That's it. 9. That was a good guess. That was a guess. Now, we're going to do it again. We said 9 times 49, 441. We subtract, we get 9. Let's go one more decimal. Definitely cannot go twice, so it's only one time. 1 times 49, we're running out of space. Let's move that here. 90 minus 49. We gotta borrow. 10 becomes 8. 1. 8 minus 4, 4. 41. So, if you want, we can go one more space. They don't tell us directions for this example. Sometimes they will tell you round to 2 decimals, 1 decimal, round to the 10 to the hundredths place. But in this case, we can stop here. So, what we have is 0.591. But they want the answer as a percent, right? That is not a percent. So let's go ahead and change that to a percent. If you move your decimal point 2 times to the right, you can change that to a percent. And that becomes 59.1%. And we can write that somewhere over here as your final answer. Now you want to always check what are the directions for the example. Because if they would have said round to 2 decimal places, we needed to continue. Okay? But in this case, no directions. So we keep it to that. And 59.1 is your final answer.